Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. Today I thought I would do the my first time tag. So I've seen a few videos like these and I thought they were kind of funny and cute to watch. So I haven't actually read all the questions, so I'm going to kind of be going through and just answering on the spot, so hopefully I do a good job and hopefully I can answer all of them. So let's get started. The very first question on here is your very first tweet. So I had a Twitter account in college and I don't remember what it was. I think actually it was something like, so this is Twitter. I don't know. It was something about being it being my first tweet. Something not very interesting. First YouTube video. So I actually started a different channel about a year ago. My very first video was my everyday makeup tutorial, and I was literally sitting on the floor in my parents' bedroom back at my parents' house in front of a window so that I had really good lighting, and I'm not kidding you, it took me like half an hour to get the camera to focus because I didn't even know how to use it, and it was such a long process. And when I finally uploaded the video, it was 35 minutes, so being in my first video, it can only be 15 minutes or under, I think. So let me tell you, it took me days to edit that video, and I think after like 2 weeks it had like 2 views because I would just post it and just assumed I'd get thousands of views because I thought that's how YouTube worked. But I ended up kind of canceling that channel, and then about, a few months later I started this one up and I'm trying to do a better job of things. First person you subscribe to on YouTube. Oh, this is awesome. So I actually subscribed to Tasha Leland. If you don't follow her, you should. She's awesome. I actually went to high school with her and I found her on Instagram and I thought, what? I haven't seen this girl in forever. And she looked so good, and I was scrolling through and I was like, what are all these posts about? And then I realized it was about YouTube. I, honest to God, only used YouTube for like music or like music videos if I wanted to watch. No idea that there was this world out there. So it was because of her, thanks Tasha, that I kind of stumbled upon all of this. So she was definitely my very first YouTuber I subscribed to, and I thank her for that. First, Facebook profile picture. So I'm pretty sure I've deleted my very first Facebook profile picture, but I wonder if I can find the oldest Facebook photo that I have. Okay, so I found my very first photo, or at least the first one that I can find that I haven't already deleted. This is a very sad first photo. It is me standing at a backyard. I don't even know if this is going to show up. It's me standing at a party in someone's backyard by myself, almost in the corner, looking very awkward with my arms crossed. Moving along. Do you still talk to your first love? No, I actually, just no. What was your first alcoholic drink? Okay, so the very first time I drank, I was in grade 9, and my best friend at the time brought over those mini bottles that come on like a 2.6 or a 40 or whatever. And I drank 2 of those, and I think it was Captain Morgan's spiced rum. And I literally got drunk off of 2 of those. They're like 2 shots, and I was wasted, but only for like half an hour. It was very weird. What was your first job? So my first job was actually at McDonald's. I worked there in high school for 3 years before I went off to college. What was your first car? I drove a Pontiac G5. It was black and I absolutely loved it. First person I texted today. So my boyfriend. I stayed over at my parents' house to take my mother out for Mother's Day today, and I texted my boyfriend this morning. That's not true. I texted my friend Emily, who was doing my hair this morning, if she wanted anything for breakfast because I was coming in pretty early. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? Emily? Who was your first teacher? So I don't remember who my preschool teachers were because I was in like I was in preschool and I was like 3 or 4. But I do remember kindergarten teacher was Mrs. Sun, but she was never there. We always had substitute teachers. I don't know what the issue was there, but I just remember I basically didn't have her as a teacher. I had like 20 substitutes. Where did you go on your first ride on an airplane? I went to Jamaica. It was my first family trip, and my parents took my brother and I to Jamaica when I was in grade 4. Who was your first best friend, and do you still talk? I think my first best friend was probably my next door neighbor, Megan. We don't really talk anymore at all. I did go to her wedding a few months ago, but we don't really talk. Where was your first sleepover? I don't know. Where was my first sleepover? I mean, grandparents' house, does that count? I can't remember my first. It was definitely, it would have had to have been at Megan's house because she was my next door neighbor. That's definitely what it was. What is the first thing you do in the morning? I go to the washroom and I wash my face and brush my teeth. That's what I do first thing every morning. What is the first concert you ever went to? My first concert was Rihanna. I've actually only been to 2 concerts, and I'm going to my 3rd one in like a few weeks, so I'm super excited. First broken bone. I have never broken a bone. I've never broken a bone. I don't even know if this is real wood, but... And I really hope I never do because I don't want to even imagine that pain. First piercing, I got my ears pierced. I think it was for like my 5th or 6th birthday. My dad took me to get my ears pierced. First foreign country I've ever been to. So, I mean, Jamaica was my first vacation out of the country, but I'm sure I was in the States before that. First movie you remember seeing? Does that mean like when you go to the theaters or just in general? I remember my mom taking me to see Hercules, and I was really young then, like the Disney one. First movie ever? No clue. Definitely, likely a Disney movie, but I really don't remember what the first movie ever was. First detention. So I actually think I only had detention once. Actually, it wasn't even detention, it was like a suspension. And when I was in grade 7, I was getting in a bit of a fight with a guy in my class, and he actually like threw applesauce, but like the red kind, at me, and it landed all over my shirt, and I was so pissed. So he was like coming at me like jokingly, but like being a dick with like a chair and like being like, oh, you mad, you mad? And I just went like this and like basically like half-ass backhanded him. Kid freaking starts gushing blood out of his nose like crazy, and everyone's like, oh my god, what did you do? And I'm just standing there like traumatized because I'd never been in trouble before at school. And I had an indoor suspension for, I think it was a full week. Every like recess or lunch break, I had to go and sit in the principal's office, and it was very upsetting. Who was your first roommate? So I had 2 or 3, nope, 2. Denise, who I kind of keep in touch with, not really, on Facebook. She has like a son and like a nice family now. And this other girl, why can't I remember her name? Oh my gosh, that's awful. But she was only there for like half the year. And she was a little bit strange. Like, she practiced witchery. I don't know what it's actually called. And she liked to fool around with like Ouija boards. And I remember like getting really freaked out and almost like yelling at her. Not yelling at her, but just like looking here and very seriously saying, if you ever bring a Ouija board in this little room, oh my god, I would die. I can't handle that shit. No, thank you. Is the first thing you do, sorry, I'm like so awkwardly positioned. What is the first thing you do when you get home? When I get home from work, it depends. If my boyfriend is home, I usually try to find him to give him a big hug and a kiss. Cheesy as that sounds. But normally he is not home, and basically I give my dog hugs and kisses and let her outside. Usually I'll have like a bowl of cereal because I'm starving. And lately, jumping right on my laptop to check if I have any notifications on YouTube. When was your first kiss? Okay, I feel like my first kiss was kind of like late. I don't know. My first kiss was in grade 9 with my first boyfriend, not really, like it lasted like a month and we didn't even talk for like the last half because it was one of those awkward, stupid, young relationships. He was my first kiss and it literally, like, I mean, was like a kiss, like, and I was petrified. Like, I remember I felt like I was gonna throw up. So dramatic. I was so immature. Who did you watch first on YouTube? Okay, so this is similar to the first one. Tasha Leland. She was the first person I watched. But through her channel, I'll name a few more. Tasha Lauren, Amy Macedo, I found when she was actually pretty, like, just starting out, and I've been loving her. Like, her channel is blown up and super fast. Of course, Kathleen Lights, but I didn't find her till later. Actually, I don't know why. I think I kind of found those few pages and I just kind of stuck to them. And oh, that's it. Oh. Well, I guess that's probably good because this is probably already way too long. So that is it for my first time tag. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Just so you guys know, since I'm already talking so much in this video, by giving it a thumbs up, it actually does help us out, like us YouTubers. It's not just like my photo, like it so that I get more likes. It's like, no, like it so that I can actually go through and see which of my videos are getting the most likes, so that I can try to create more videos like that. So like I almost daily go through and it's like, okay, what videos are doing well and which ones aren't, and based on that, it kind of tells me what content to create for you guys based on what you like. So if you like this, please give it a thumbs up so I know. Subscribe if you haven't already by clicking the red button down below or clicking somewhere, I don't know where it's going to go. My face will be up here somewhere, you can just click on that. And thank you guys for watching as usual, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I thought it would be fun to do a TMI tag, so too much, oh, that's not what I'm doing.